Well, good morning, everybody. We start on the radar picture. Not much here. Got lots of moisture in the air. You'll feel it when you step outside. It's still very muggy. Best chances to get wet today stay to the south and to the east. Doesn't mean we can't see a few showers spill their way back across more of our viewing area, but it's going to feel like the Suwannee River Valley, the I-75 corridor south of Lake City, that we have our best chances to get wet. We've been watching the water vapor imagery for the past couple of days, seeing all this orange color. There's still some of it down near Houston, but all of that orange that we saw, which indicated the drier air across much of the deep south, that's starting to go away. And that just tells us the air masses are starting to commingle a little bit, and we're going to start to see some more moderation go over the next few days. Today, that boundary being just a little bit farther south takes the best rain chances with it. Now, there'll be some more energy still riding along that boundary. The key is going to now become, does that boundary fall apart quickly, or does it just linger for a couple of days? The sooner it falls apart, the sooner we can flip to more typical July-like weather. If it just lingers for a while and we still have kind of a couple of distinct air masses that are playing a little tug of war with each other, where that boundary goes, which side, the warmer or the cooler, that wins a little bit of that push, will determine how our forecast changes. And what's common with these, especially this time of the year, is to get a little surge of warmer air back to the north. And if that's the case, then we'll see some more rain chances creep back into our area, maybe in a day or two. I think for today, the boundary stays a little farther to the south. When that next little bubble of energy comes, we'll watch and we'll see what happens. Now, out here to the west, there's a little bubble of energy that could take on a little bit more of a tropical flavor. Likely won't. Chances are about 10 or 20% at most. So we'll keep watching that. But really, the tropics are still pretty quiet. Nice to see a 61 in Blakely. There's lots of numbers up near 60 through parts of central Georgia and central Alabama. For most of our area, we've got a handful of upper 60s and a handful of low 70s, which is still just a little cooler than normal for this time of the year. A whole bunch of patchy fog out there for areas like Cross City and Perry and even Valdosta, where visibility is just 2 miles. So there's still moisture, especially at the surface, and that's going to tell us and make it feel extra kind of humid outside. But the back edge of that cloud cover is not too far away, and maybe some of our northern areas can get a little bit more sunshine instead of all that gray and gloomy that we had yesterday. On the Gulf today, winds out of the east and southeast 8 to 16, seas 2 to 4 feet. We're doing the high tide starting around 8 o'clock this morning. 60s and 70s, we'll call it muggy, likely staying in the 80s today, even if we do get a few glimmers of sunshine. I think the rain chance is around 30%. Best chance to get wet is going to be to the south and east. Tonight it's more low 70s, and over the next couple of days, let's keep the rain chances down a little. I'm a little concerned about the weekend and maybe that boundary pushing back north, but I do think we get some more typical July weather by Monday.